Richmond. Now I call on Mr. Smith.
Chairman Grassley, members of the committee, I ask that my written statement be made a part of the record.
It will be, and that's true of Senator Booker and anybody else that didn't get their entire statement put in the record. It will be in the record, yes.
It's an honor for me to be here today to support Senator Sessions to be the next Attorney General of the United States of America. He will do an outstanding job. The American people had an opportunity to witness yesterday through his testimony a brilliant legal mind, a man of the highest character and great integrity. Let me briefly address this legal mind. As a staffer, your job is to always be more prepared than the member. Senator Sessions made this difficult. I remember one hearing where I was passing Senator Sessions note after note to make sure he was prepared. When he didn't speak on the topic I handed him, I would hand him another note on another topic. Finally, he decided to speak. He did as he did in his testimony yesterday. He crushed it. Senator Sessions was not ignoring my notes. He was systematically thinking about how to put all the notes together in one speech. A number of my colleagues were amazed by his speech. They asked me afterwards, "What did you say to him in those notes?" I told them I had handed Senator Sessions a blank sheet of paper and told him to make me look good, and that's what he did. Senator Sessions spent yesterday proving to the American people that he understands the law, will disperse it equally, and he made a bunch of staffers look good. A lot has been said about Senator Sessions' character. We've seen people who have never met Senator Sessions claim to know him and know his heart. We've seen members of this body and members of the House of Representatives just now who have worked with Senator Sessions and praised him for his work and now turn to attack him. This should not be. The reason we did not see a lot of this yesterday during the hearing is because the members of this committee know Senator Sessions. You know he's a strong conservative, but you also know he's fair and honest. If you disagree with Senator Sessions because of his political views, let's have a conversation about that. But let's do it on the facts, not on 30 years of old innuendos and allegations that have been disproven. There's something very consistent about praising Senator Sessions for aiding African American communities and working on crack and powder cocaine legislation, and then criticizing him because he takes a different political view on another matter like immigration. Enforcing immigration laws is not out of the mainstream. On the panel that testified before this one, there were personal attack after personal attack after personal attack. I doubt any one of those individuals attacking Senator Sessions outside of yesterday has spent 30 minutes in the same room with him. That's 30 minutes in the same room, not 30 minutes talking to him. I doubt any of them have spent 30 minutes or 10 minutes talking to Senator Sessions. This process should be about facts, not about political aspirations. Every allegation and witness from 30 years ago has been discredited. Members and the media should move on. Senator Sessions testified yesterday that he would enforce the laws whether he agreed with them or not. That's the role of the Attorney General, not to embrace every point of view in the shifting political winds. If you come before Jeff Sessions, you will get equal justice and you will respect the outcome even if you lose. How do I know this? I know it because I know Jeff Sessions. I'm not testifying as someone who just met him yesterday. I know his family. I've dined at his house. We've eaten Johnny Rockets burgers together. I've traveled across the state of Alabama with Jeff Sessions. I've watched him order a Heath Blizzard at Dairy Queen, quote, heavy on the Heath. I've watched him prepare for hearings. I've debated him on legislative matters. I've written speeches for him. I've made speeches on his behalf. I've been in every political situation with him. Senator Sessions is unquestionably qualified for the job for which he has been nominated. He is a good Christian man and a good family man. He is a man who's dedicated his life to public service. And in the course of that, he has actually fought for the disenfranchised. He fought for sentencing reform. And not only did he fight for it, he accomplished it. He fought for civil rights. He prosecuted members of the Ku Klux Klan. And most importantly, he's fought for the liberty of all Americans, regardless of the color of their skin or their personal beliefs. This is the way it should be. After 20 years of knowing Senator Sessions, I have not seen the slightest evidence of racism because it does not exist. I know a racist when I see one. and I've seen more than one. But Jeff Sessions is not one. Senator Sessions has served with distinction throughout his career as a United States Attorney, as Attorney General for Alabama, and as a member of this body. The legal profession is better for his service. This body is better for his service. And this country, at the end of his term, will be better for his service. In every season, Jeff Sessions has been measured, courteous, and kind. He has treated me and everyone respectfully and fairly, not showing favoritism at any point. This is the kind of Attorney General that our nation needs. I applaud his selection. I look forward to his swift confirmation. Thank you, and War Eagle.
The record will stay open until Tuesday, and I thank all of you for your testimony, and the hearing is adjourned.